What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be doing another Barbie cake, except this one is rainbow and colorful and awesome in so many ways, but yet like super easy to do. My name is Lori and you're watching The Icing Artist. For the cake, I bake my cake in a Wonder mold, which is really just like a dress pan. I don't know why they call it a Wonder mold and not a dress pan, but anyways, that's what you need. But because it's not tall enough, I also baked in 8-inch round cakes so that way the Barbie is sitting at the right level and the dress doesn't start at her thighs. Because that would look really awkward. People who have made dress cakes, no, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know where we're at. I then divided my cake and layered up some buttercream icing in between. I carved out a little spot right in the middle of the cake for my Barbie to sit into. And of course, to protect my Barbie from getting like too messy with cake and icing all over the place, because that's never fun to clean, I just wrapped it with some saran wrap. Next, we are going to make this Barbie a beautiful train for her dress, because I mean, like, what's more wowie than a big train on a big gown? So to do that, I carved down the back of my cake a little bit, and then I took the big couple chunks that kind of came off the cake, and I just glued those to my cake using some icing to kind of help the lower end of the train flow out a little bit more. Once I was happy with the shape and it looked kind of train-like, I crumb coated the whole cake using buttercream icing, and this is where you can kind of fill in some of those gaps and make sure it's nice and smooth and everything blends in together and all those types of things. And of course, if you guys aren't subscribed, hey, I'm Lori. This is The Icing Artist, and here we make cake decorating videos every single week. So if you guys want to subscribe, hit that button down below so you don't miss a video. To finish smoothing it out, I used a piece of paper towel and I just rubbed that on top of my cake and peeled it off, and that leaves like a nice smooth finish. And of course, as always, if you guys want any of the recipes or tools I'm using in this video, I will leave links down below in the description box. Okay, so for the front of my Barbie dress, I wanted there to be kind of like pleats going up on like an angle, so it's like swooping down, because I thought that would be a really fun, kind of beautiful front of the dress. So to do that, I marked it out with a toothpick so I kind of knew where I was putting the pleats, so I wasn't kind of going all over the place with them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% sure that they're called pleats. They could be called something else entirely, so feel free to let me know what those dress ruffly things at the front of the cake that I'm creating are called. Then using a number 104 piping tip, which is the same tip that we're going to use for all the ruffles on the cake, which is really just like a rose tip. It's what you would use if you wanted to make like a little buttercream rose or anything like that. With the fat end of the tip facing down towards the cake board, I just kind of went straight up and like swiggled back and forth so that way it wasn't like a straight line. So it was kind of like a wavy line going up and down, going all the way down the dress. I started in the center and then kind of like worked my way out, making my perfect little like pleated triangle. I heart this triangle. Now it's where the whole cake kind of starts coming together. I'm gonna start adding on all those beautiful rainbow ruffles to my cake. Starting at the bottom with my violet, because we're going to be going red, orange, yellow, blue, green, violet. Yes, I know my rainbows. This technique is really complicated and super tricky, but I'm gonna walk you through the steps. Just kidding. It's an easy technique. You place the fat end of the piping tip on the cake, and then you wiggle your hand going back and forth, side to side to side, and it ruffles the buttercream. I know, it's a crazy technique. It's hard to get down. Once you get it, you know, it's pretty easy. You're just ruffling the whole way, going all the way around the cake, and you're just ruffling, going all the way up, and I'm gonna come back into that peak, and I'm gonna overlap it a little bit so we don't want to see the white that's kind of coming through the cake. But if by chance you accidentally do see any white coming through, you can just squeeze a little bit of icing in all the little spots, and that's gonna cover it up. You want to do the same thing with your blue buttercream, kind of starting at the same point, ruffling going all the way around and kind of building up the sides a little bit more again. I don't know about you guys, but I used to be obsessed with Barbies. I have a huge, still have a huge collection. My mom has kept it all of these years, and I still have like 2 Rubbermaids full. I've got like a Barbie airplane, a Barbie like horse and buggy. I've got like a little kitchenette with like a little oven, and there's like a little pie and a little cake and stuff. Like, no wonder I love to bake. But like, my mom kept them, so I still have all of them. It is amazing. And I'm super jealous of Barbie's wardrobe. She has some styling clothes. I have always wanted to wear one of those like huge gowns, kind of like the one we're making right now, where it just like puffs up and is this huge princess gown. I think that would be so much fun. And of course, when you guys are making your buttercream, it's okay if it's a softer consistency because it's gonna ruffle really nicely, but you don't want it too soft because otherwise it's gonna fall and kind of melt together. Best way to test that out is to get a piece of paper towel and just kind of like ruffle it on the piece of paper towel, and you can kind of check the consistency that way to make sure it's kind of the one that you're going for. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my red, making sure I'm kind of going around and evening it out so that way it kind of comes in at the exact same point going around her waist. I happen to pick this Barbie because for one, her hair is fabulous. And for two, it has a plastic top that's already on the Barbie, so I don't have to make one. But if yours does not have a plastic top on it, you guys can make one out of fondant or just pipe one on in buttercream. White would also be really cute with this. Oh my god, I totally just realized the like little white part, because it's like a rainbow going down around the white part. It's almost like the rainbow. The little white thing is like a little cloud. It's like a dress and then the cloud. I mean, I totally meant to do that. That was totally part of the design. I love this dress. I think it came out so pretty. I love all the different aspects and how it all came together. And doing Barbie cakes are so much fun. So if you guys have requests for other kind of themed Barbie dresses you want to see me make, leave those in the comment section and I will see what I can do. And thank you guys again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys really like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you guys aren't subscribed, again, you can click this little floating head that's right here and subscribe to my channel, or check out some more of my videos over here. I will leave links for you guys. And you can join me back here again next week because we'll be turning something else into cake. Bye guys.